If you've ever opened your phone, seen your ex's name pop up, and felt your stomach drop, your heart race, and your brain completely shut down, this video is for you. Because it doesn't matter how healed you are. It doesn't matter how much therapy you've done. It doesn't matter how over it you thought you were. An ex texting you can knock the wind out of you in 2 seconds flat. So let's talk about what to do calmly, clearly, and without blowing up your progress. And yes, we're going to cover both situations, what to do if you want them back and what to do if you don't. First, pause. Do nothing. This is the most important step, and it's the one almost nobody takes. Your ex texts you, your nervous system lights up like a Christmas tree, and your brain immediately wants relief. So it says, just answer, be polite, don't overthink it, it's fine. No. Stop. Do nothing for at least a few hours, ideally 24. Why? Because the first urge to reply is not wisdom. It's your nervous system looking for familiarity. Not love, not clarity, familiarity. And familiarity is powerful, especially if the relationship was painful. Before you respond, ask yourself one question. Not what should I say, but why do I want to reply? And be brutally honest. Is it because you miss them? You want validation? You're hoping this means something? You want to feel chosen again? You're lonely? You want the ache to stop? Or is it because you genuinely want a specific outcome and you're prepared for whatever response comes back? Most people skip this step and pay for it emotionally later. Now let's split this into two paths. Path 1, you want them back. Okay, let's be honest. No shame here. If you want your ex back, the worst thing that you can do is to overshare or explain your growth, apologize excessively, or pretend you don't care. And the second worst thing, responding to breadcrumbs like they're a real invitation. If your ex texts, hey, how are you? Hope you're doing well. This is not a reconciliation. That is curiosity, comfort, or ego. So here's what you do. Respond, but don't chase. Your response should be calm, neutral, short, not emotionally loaded. Something like, hey, hope you're well too. That's it. Why? Because if they want to reconnect, they will step forward. And if they don't, you just saved yourself from weeks of confusion. Here's the hard truth. If they're serious about getting back together, you won't have to decode them. Let me say this clearly. If you want them back, your job is not to convince them. Your job is to observe. Effort, consistency, accountability, clarity, anything else is the same pattern that broke you the first time. Quick pause. If this is already helping you, please like, follow, or subscribe. It really helps this message reach people who need it. And it tells me to keep making these videos for you. All right, back to it. If they escalate, slow things down. If they say, I miss you, I've been thinking about us, I made a mistake, don't rush. You don't say, I miss you too, I've been waiting for this. Oh my God, finally. Instead, you say something grounded like, I'm open to talking about things slowly. Slow is powerful. Fast is fear. If they disappear after that, you just got your answer. Path 2, if you don't want them back. This one surprises people because even when you don't want them back, an ex texting can still mess with your head. Why? Because it can wake up old attachment, old identity, old hope, old wounds. So first, don't gaslight yourself. If it shook you, it shook you. That doesn't mean you secretly want them. It means you're human. Decide your intention before you reply. Ask yourself, what role do I want this person to have in my life? None? Casual, distant, closure only? Then respond accordingly. If you don't want contact at all, you are allowed to not reply or mute or block. That is not cruel. That is self-respect. If you want to be polite but closed, something like, wishing you well, I'm not interested in reconnecting. Clear, kind, done. No debates, no explanations, no reopening doors you worked hard to close. The biggest trap to avoid, here it is. Replying to an ex because I don't want to be rude, listen to me carefully. You do not owe emotional access to someone who no longer has a role in your life. Politeness that cost you peace is not politeness, it's self-abandonment. If you feel tempted to explain everything, that urge to clarify, defend, tell your side, finally be understood, that's not about them. That's about unfinished business within you, and an ex is almost never the place where that gets resolved. That's what therapy, journaling, and safe conversations are for. One grounding rule I want you to remember: if replying will increase anxiety, create hope you can't afford, reopen wounds, make you wait for the next message, then don't reply. Not now. Maybe not ever. Let me say something important. Sometimes the healthiest response to an ex texting you is no response at all. Silence is not punishment. Silence is information. What this is really about, this isn't about the text. It's about your nervous system, your attachment, your healing, your boundaries. An ex texting you is a moment of truth, not about them, about you. If this hit close to home and you want support figuring out specific situation, you can book a one-on-one session with me on my website, danielmichaeltherapy.com. We'll slow things down, get clarity, and help you respond or not respond in a way that protects you. And if this video helped you, even a little, please like, follow, or subscribe. You're not weak for being effective. You're human. And you don't have to navigate this alone. I'll see you in the next video.